It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey, Ernie Johnson here, and I'm joined by Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Cleveland Cavaliers as they go up against the Celtics out in Boston. Well, for Boston, they've been looking forward to this game and have to be anxious to tip it off. They've been pretty tight-lipped about the game plan coming in, but very soon we'll find out what approach they're going to take. Tyronn Lue went from being an assistant coach in Cleveland to interim head coach, and now the head coach with an NBA title. Talk about the job he's done for the Cavs.
You know, his players love him. They fight for him. He played for me, so I know he's a great basketball mind, and I think that's the best compliment you can give a coach.
He played for you?
Yeah, he played for me.
He played for you? You coached him?
Nope, but it was my team.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Well,
it must have been a joy to coach.
Must have been a joy to coach, man. First time coach, man, leading his team to rings, you've got to be impressed. Well, the other thing that you're impressed is how much guys play for him, not just that he played for guys.
Oh, you know, that's so deep. I'm going to need to take about a half or 3/4 just to digest it. Here's Kevin Harlan.
K Sports checks in with our loyal viewers with the broadcast from Boston, the home of the Celtics. We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today. And our broadcast team tonight, Greg Anthony here to my left and Steve Smith to my right, and the Hall of Famer David Aldridge along the sideline. And tonight, we have two teams that Steve can absolutely rip you apart from long range if you let them.
Yes, I mean, these two teams, no one's going nowhere near the paint. So I think it's going to come down to the teams that they're defending. You're not going to be able to stop these guys from making shots, but you want to be able to contest and bother them. And then you have to rebound the three-point shot. And that's the hardest rebound because it can bounce off and go particularly anywhere. Take them off their rhythm, and hopefully they miss shots. Contest, contest, contest.
Go out and close. You're exactly right. Fight through every screen. And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. LeBron and Love, the two stars at the 4 and the 5. Hill is out there with J.R. Smith, and it's Korver in at the small forward position. And here is Hill after Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep. Korver, no luck. Here's Rozier. Gets a hand on it, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Now, here is Hill. Here's Love, and the dunk by Love.
Nice dime to the open man. George Hill, more of a combo guard, making things happen right there.
Here's Baines. The shot No good. Good D by Love. Smith with it. Now guarded by Smart. Smith the pass to Hill. It's a pick by Love. James kicks to Love. 5 to shoot. The 15-footer. The second effort. And he lays it up and in. Love's got his second bucket.
Anticipation and tenacity, two things that makes Kevin Love a terror on the offensive glass. I mean, you can see it. He's way out of sync. It's been this way all quarter for him.
And the dunk by Love.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And Tatum already showing some efficiency from beyond. Fantastic at getting the position he wants for the shot.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
The putback, and it's Horford with the extra effort.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Now here's LeBron. Korver. It's blocked, and he's able to get it back. And he gets the bucket. 8 points for Love.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, a bit ago, Tyronn Lue and I were able to chat. He said they've been working much better together at the offensive end. He said, we're functioning as a unit now instead of just individuals. It's something we've worked on every day in practice. We want that flow to continue to develop. We'll see if they can keep that going tonight. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks a lot, David. Their focus is going to be on good shot selection here early, guys.
And it's going to take a team effort. They can't have guys going solo and getting themselves into tough one-on-one situations.
It wouldn't hurt to focus on their low post game. It doesn't get any more high percentage than those easy looks in tight.
And the shot goes in.
That's 3 out of 4 now, and you can see his confidence already building.
Korver gets a wide open look. Off target from three-point range. Boston leading by 5. Here's Tatum. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Tatum's got 9.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Pick up by Hill from the arc. Korver dishes to Smith. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
And for a guy who makes his living from beyond the arc, that mid-range.
Whoa!
Good.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
That's about as violent as a rim rocker as it gets. A real confidence builder.
Love, no luck.
And the defense daring him to shoot that. Good plan right there.
Yep, that one goes.
A top-notch post game is just one of the ways Horford helps his team. One of the more important ways, though, is because he's a tough matchup down low.
Now here's LeBron. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. It's on target from the high post.
This is what it means to be a catalyst. His offense helps set the tone for a lot of what they do.
And a Kyrie's trade demand over the summer, a reflection of his frayed relationship with LeBron. James, with a forceful personality, it seems that may have grated on Irving.
Second shot opportunity, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Overpowering. LeBron impacts every facet of the game.
To the right side. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Hill kicks to Korver. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Korver's got himself on the board with 3 there.
You can't allow that defensively. Kyle Korver is lights out on the catch and shoot.
Tatum's shot is off.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Korver no luck.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter. And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
I'll tell you, he just hasn't been able to get it done on the offensive end. It's kind of dragged down the team.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
And Al Horford, just so versatile. You know, that extends to the defensive end as well. Very mobile, can move his feet with smaller players, and at the same time gives you a presence on the interior.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And you know what? The work he's put in at the line starting to pay off. How about 78% on the season?
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
That free throw, no good. And Horford won't wow you with his athleticism. But Greg, he's still a pretty good shot blocker.
He has great timing, anticipation, and awareness. Don't forget also he's got terrific hands, and you see that with all the steals he racks up.
Morris is checked in for Boston. And Cleveland also making a change. Clarkson's checked in. That one is no good. Tatum. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And stolen by Tatum. Goes up and slam dunk by Tatum.
And jumping out like this, man, you automatically start thinking blowout.
Double digits in the first quarter. The only thing they have to avoid is taking their foot off the gas.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Smitty, you were very much the prototypical wing player during your career. When you look around the league, which current player reminds you, say, most of yourself and your style?
You know, I think a guy, he's getting a little bit older, but I think the most, a similar guy for me was Joe Johnson. Some of the guys I love watching right now, I was definitely not that long, and a guy that can create that much space is Giannis because he can handle the basketball. I'm looking forward to watching Ben Simmons. I like the 6'8", 6'9" guys that can handle the basketball, but I would say Joe Johnson, and he's still going.
And the Celtics trade for Kyrie Irving, sending shockwaves back in August. Never before had a pair of 25-point-per-game scorers swap teams in the offseason. That's what you call a blockbuster.
Jeff Green, he's checked in for Kyle Korver. LeBron against Morris. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Here's Green, and he overshot that one, missing.
And no doubt Irving and IT, both elite offensive weapons. But Irving, 6 inches taller, perhaps more defensive upside, and 3 years younger. The Celtics feel he fits their timeline.
LeBron right side, stolen by Smart. They push it up 4-on-3. Here's Rozier. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
The Cavaliers trail by 14. James, the pass to Green. Love outside. Love draws the double. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That's his first foul. Some changes for Boston. Monroe comes in for Al Horford. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Tatum. And Cleveland with a change here too. Hood's checked in for Smith. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Boston leading by 14. And Smart the bucket on the assist by Monroe.
And from the opening tip, they have been in complete control of this one.
Dominate on the court, and it's showing up on the scoreboard. Let's see if they can maintain this level of intensity.
Now, here's Clarkson. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Seizing every opportunity to score. LeBron out-working, out-hustling people inside.
Out of bounds, Cleveland will take possession.
has his man, just misses with the pass. Not sure what happened on that play.
Shane Larkin's checked in for Terry Rozier. Then for the Cavaliers, Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Love. And it's Nance in for James. Stolen. And here we go again. The Celtics in transition. Up the court they go. Free throw line jump shot. Brown. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Celtics lead by 16.
And really focused on establishing dominance down low. And guys, it's working.
They have played physical. They have owned the paint. And they have built up a decent lead here in the first.
Good on the bucket.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal. And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Shoots from 12. Morris with the rebound. Here are the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. And it's Brown missing. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Feeds it to Green. Three-pointer. The rebound by the Celtics. Left side, Brown. Offensive rebound. Smart. It's tipped. And they'll keep possession. And it's good. 2 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Well, Cleveland shooting 39% in the early minutes of this game. Clarkson kicks to Thompson. Monroe on the double team. Back to Thompson. Over Morris. And that one's off. He misses his first shot of the game. Nice ball movement by Boston. Puts it up from 12. The shot off that time. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Clarkson with the ball. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Out to Hood. From deep. Rebound by Monroe. Celtics leading by 16. Brown with it. Now Green defending. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. And we think about the Cavs' ability, Steve, to carve up defenses. Top 5 in free throw attempt differential last season.
A reason why is their attacking styles. It also shows their veteran savvy at the other end, not getting baited into cheap fouls.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. We all know just how physically strong NBA players are, Steve, but they have to be mentally tough as well. How about in that category? Who has the best mental toughness, guys you've observed?
I look at a guy that loves the big moment right now. Top of the list has to be a Kyrie Irving, LeBron James, the great ones, Russell Westbrook. I mean, his focus, and James Harden. Those are the guys that stick out for me, that just come in and night out. Al Horford, mental toughness. You love those guys because their mental toughness match their skill set. They usually have great results.
Here's Morris. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Morris has got his second bucket of the game to go.
You know, it's going to be tough to win when you give the other team second and third opportunities to score the ball.
Clarkson with the ball. Now guarded by Smart. And so the ball is out of bounds. Clarkson touched it last. Jose Calderon. He's checked in for Cleveland. .114 left to play here in the first. Here's Larkin. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now here's Calderon. On the wing, Green. They need this. Drained for 2 points. Boston leading by 20. Here's Smart. That's miss number 3 for him. Now 2 for 5 from the floor. Now here's Calderon. Defense right on him. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Celtics. Monroe's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
And tonight, he just hasn't been efficient offensively. That's a big reason why they're behind.
And guys, they've come out and established a rhythm. And also their play calling has been on point.
Well, the two go hand in hand. Matching your strategy to your personnel is key.
It's Brown with the drive.
And just awesome speed from Brown, blasting off towards the bucket and slamming it down.
16 seconds left in the first quarter. To the middle. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. The finish. Brown jams it in.
And what amazing athleticism from Brown, putting on a show out there with slams like that. And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And so it's the Boston Celtics finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back right after this. And LeBron James trying to will his Cavaliers team to a title. Teammate Kevin Love says LeBron made it clear from the start what he expected.
He sat us down maybe right before the first practice and kind of spoke about what he thought everyone should bring to the table. And we had to hold up our end of the bargain.
When someone like LeBron talks about what you need to bring to the table, you better bring it.
There's no doubt about that. I think if they just keep following LeBron's advice, the sky's the limit.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And for the Celtics here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
So many of their points come in the paint that they're running the offense all the way through.
And you know their coach likes it, working for high percentage looks and converting them.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for Cleveland, Calderon is out there with Hood. Then it's Green. Then there's Tristan Thompson. And it's Nance in at the power forward position. That's a 2 from Hood. The shot's good on the assist by Calderon. Hood's got his first points in this one. The drive by...
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Outside Hood. The dish to Nance. Kicks to Hood. Green against Brown. 6 to shoot. Hood for 3. And it's Hood again missing.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And at 6'4", 220, Marcus Smart with terrific strength for a combo guard, Greg.
He can just flat out bully most guards and even hold his own against the bigs. Beyond, though, that physical stature, it's his mentality that makes him special. He's a fire breather, just the type of player the Celtics look for. And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Guys, the league may have never seen a player with more control on and off the court than LeBron James. He is a superstar, a playmaker, a coach on the floor. Some say he's the GM, and he even has a stake in a player agent business. LeBron says it's his dream to one day own an NBA team. Well, he's certainly getting some practice. Kevin?
No question about it, David. He's well on his way. As important a player as we've ever seen in basketball. Calderon, that's for 2. Off the left rim and out.
And this is one of those times where the coach has got to preach, be unselfish.
And we don't know that he hasn't. Maybe it's been falling on deaf ears. Guys taking ill-advised jump shots.
Brown against Hood. They get a hand on it. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way, and Brown throws it down.
And I love the attitude of Brown. If he sees a fast break opportunity, he's seizing it without a second's hesitation.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. Smitty, you call college basketball games as well. We know you had a terrific career in East Lansing with Michigan State. We're starting to hear from some players, Ben Simmons for one, critiquing the college basketball system for the financial setup and the stringent eligibility rules. Do you give any credence to these complaints? Is the kid right? What changes you think might be made? It's a loaded question with a lot of answer, I'm sure, to it. But it's certainly on the tip of a lot of people's tongue right now.
And I think it should be. You've had some coaches coming out and saying there's some kind of way to be able to change this system and be able to benefit some of these players. I look at it some way, Kevin, where there's some kind of way you have an insurance policy for these guys or some kind of way that they'll be able to finish their degree, even go on to finish their master's degree as long as they want from any college, not just the college they came from. And I also think some kind of way there should be some kind of financial stipend for these guys.
And look, you never want to see a team gut you this way. Really a good timeout.
Some of this is just a matter of toughness, a willingness to play physical inside, something we're not seeing.
Some changes for Boston. Al Horford's checked in for Monroe. Tatum comes in for Morris, and Terry Rozier subbed in for Larkin. And then for Cleveland, Kevin Love's checked in for Tristan Thompson. James comes in for Nance, and J.R. Smith's subbed in for Hood. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Here's the Celtics with the ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Horford, no luck. Cleveland's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
And when you're in catch-up mode, you can ill afford these kinds of errors.
I feel like they're getting ahead of themselves. Just need to rein it in. Focus on each individual possession.
Here's Rozier. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Looking a little tentative on a very makeable shot. And this one was uncontested.
Drops in the tray. Calderon's got 6 points.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm. Can't say enough about Tatum. A terrific confidence, always looking to put the ball in the basket.
And here's Korver from the arc. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Brown, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on LeBron James.
And the Celtics gave up 4 players to get 1 in Kyrie Irving, but they already had so much depth, they could afford to sacrifice a bit for a superstar just entering his prime.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Brown.
And really for the Celtics, just a wealth of assets, but in reality, only so much playing time to go around. Sooner or later, you knew they'd make a move, and I think they got the best player in the trade.
And Brown drops them both. And a huge payroll for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Steve, there's been tension at times with LeBron demanding more help to keep his team in title contention.
Yeah, the dollar signs, the luxury tax payments, and the tens of millions. Ownership made that commitment when they asked LeBron to come back. Money is no object when it comes to winning rings.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Cleveland's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Smith's got 7.
J.R. Smith is strong and athletic enough to do damage inside.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Korver dishes to Love. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
And you know Tatum wants to make a statement. Anytime he can get all the way to the rim, the D's got to have to do a better job of keeping a body on it.
Calderon kicks to LeBron. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. They get it back. Another shot. Basket is good, and he'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Tremendous body control. LeBron takes the hit, sinks the shot, now gets a chance to add another point to his total. And LeBron James in 2014 took on the burden of leading a young Cavs team back to greatness. He changed the whole culture, showing them what it took to win it all.
And Cleveland making a change here. Hill's checked in. Free throw, no good for LeBron. And Smitty, it had to take a lot of patience for LeBron going from Miami to Cleveland, getting his teammates and the organization overall to that next level.
The definition of a leader, LeBron James. He'll do it with praise or criticism, not shy about challenging others and lighting a fire under them.
And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Hill kicks to James. Over Horford. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. For Boston, they've gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Scooped up. A nice shot by Tatum. Tatum's got 23 points.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
There's a screen. Dishes it to Smith. Passes it to Korver. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And Kyle Korver was such a fundamental player for the Hawks over the last 4 or 5 seasons. But last season, you know, Steve, they traded him away to Cleveland.
Yeah, they wanted to get younger. And now Kyle Korver, 36, ankle and elbow surgeries. They wanted to move on from him, but he's still a heck of a player, but the Hawks had different plans.
Two shots.
The first free throw is good.
And the Celtics leadership, very pragmatic. IT and Crowder both beloved in Boston, but they didn't hesitate to move them to get better and younger at the same time.
Clarkson, he's checked in for Cleveland. And so he makes both from the line.
And thinking about the Celtics' choice to get younger, perhaps a strategic move in response to the super team in Golden State. They want to construct their team to peak in a few years when the Warriors start to show a little chink in the armor moving forward.
Timeout called. Cleveland. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
Yeah, because he's been killing them all night. They are struggling to find an answer.
Cavaliers have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter, just under 50% shooting. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Aaron Baines. That is his first foul of the game. That's his first personal foul. LeBron against Brown. LeBron is doubled and out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
Yeah, just stepped out of bounds as he tried to slither around the defender there. Good job by the D to cut him off.
Here's Rozier. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
This is what your spacing is designed to do. Find cracks in the defense.
Cleveland's gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter, 4 for 8. LeBron passes to Love. Right side Hill. It's stolen by Brown. Now here's Tatum. He's covered by Clarkson, and there's the bucket from Tatum.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Outside Hill. Puts it up from 12. Love dishes to Korver. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And the Cleveland Cavaliers unable to defend their 2016 title, Steve, but hungry to return to the NBA Finals once again.
You know, the pressure, Kevin, to capitalize on their window. LeBron James turning 33 this season, an aging supporting cast. It won't get any easier.
Shooting 2, gentlemen.
And the first one at the line is good.
Kyle Korver, a former late second-round pick. What a career he's had. A first-time All-Star in his 30s. He's just keep getting better.
Both free throws good from Korver.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And he makes that one. Tatum's got 12 now in this quarter.
He's been making plays all quarter on a terrific hot streak, helping to build out this lead.
And they double up James. From 11 feet away, and Hill the bucket on the assist by Korver.
The gravity of Kyle Korver drawing defenders and finding the open man.
And finished off by Horford.
The execution on point. Just terrific timing on these passes.
You know what? Controlling the pace, being patient, great vision. We're seeing it all tonight.
Pass to James. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Jason Tatum did not like that one.
And this is how you fire up your teammates. LeBron with a 10 on that one.
Here's Horford, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Love with the screen for Clarkson. And Brown over to help. Korver kicks to James. Just 5 on the clock. Gets the 14-footer to fall. LeBron's got 12 in the game.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him. And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Korver, good.
His temperature is rising. I mean, it is rising.
Here's Brown. Rebound, Love. Love's got 6 rebounds now in the game. On the wing, Korver. He's got 9. Hill kicks to Clarkson. Lets it go from deep. Another miss by LeBron. And the Celtics shooting very well, 56% from the floor here in the second quarter. Brown, good.
And Brown is just a physical beast, especially inside where he gets whatever he wants.
Horford against LeBron, and stolen by Horford. Here's Brown. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Brown's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Once he's dialed in, helping to dictate the flow of this game.
To the inside, Clarkson. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
the facilitator. LeBron sees the entire floor. If you're open, you know what? He'll find you. Sharing the basketball. Plenty of guys talk about it, but not everyone does it.
1:43 left to play here in the half. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hill.
An unforced error. I'm not sure what was he thinking.
Boston making some changes. Marcus Morris has checked in for Aaron Baines, and Marcus Smart has subbed in for Brown. Green, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. So the Celtics called timeout, their first.
Yeah, I mean, it's an opportunity to kind of regroup and discuss ways to maximize these possessions.
The reason why is you like to get value every time down the floor, but that does take a lot of discipline.
Greg Monroe, he's checked in for Boston. Shane Larkin comes in for Ogier. Then for the Cavaliers, Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Love. Nance comes in for LeBron. And Hood subbed in for Hill.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Clarkson kicks to Hood. Nance a screen. Hood, the pass to Thompson. Over Horford. Thompson misses.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Cleveland's gotten fond of that three-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. Here's Clarkson. Rebounded by the Celtics. Monroe's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Smart. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Smart's got 6. 52 seconds left to play in the first half. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Clarkson dishes to Thompson. He feeds it to Hood. Here's Clarkson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Green gets it to go.
Unselfish play by Hood. Could take it himself, but finds the open man.
A second chance effort, and it's laid in by Monroe. He's got 8.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
And here's Hood, and the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
And you don't need the big play. Right now, you just need the smart one.
This is what desperation can do. You start to play outside of yourself, making a bad situation worse.
Now here's Smart. Defense right on him. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
If you're going in amongst the trees, you have got to be aggressive.
Especially at that kind of height disadvantage. You're looking to score the ball or at least draw the foul.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Boston on top. They finish off the second quarter on a 14-5 run. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with head coach Brad Stevens. Coach, what did you think was the main edge you had?
Well, I thought defensively we were a lot better, and then that led to some offense. But obviously, we're playing a bunch of skilled guys, and we're able to spread the floor, and that's helpful.
You have to make them work at both ends. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson. Time for the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Boston had no problems getting going. They had intensity in their eyes and fire in their bellies as they started things out on a 7-0 run. They delivered a real beatdown in the first quarter, ending with a whopping lead. Then in quarter number 2, it was all hands on deck, and what a show it was. Quality execution, good efficiency, some tremendous defensive play helped them take a decisive advantage, and they're running away with this one. Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
Well, they were completely in rhythm shooting the basketball. Just watching the flow of their offense, everything clicked into place. Fantastic shot selection. They took advantage of everything the defense gave them.
Shaq, how do you think Cleveland played?
They relied way too heavily on the three-point shot in the first half. Their long-range game was off. That's my off sound, Ernie. They were off, but they still settle for the outside shots. They got to put more pressure on the defense by pounding it inside and attacking the basket.
And that's all we can do for now. As the second half begins, we get you back to Kevin Harlan.
Welcome back to Boston, the buildings of the financial district visible in all their glory. And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
I'll tell you what, he put together an entire highlight reel in that first half alone. Just a collection of spectacular dunks.
There were some great Kodak moments there for sure. Hopefully, we'll see some more in this second half.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. And so here's Cleveland. They've got Smart. Horford is out there with Aaron Baines. Then it's Tatum, and it's Rozier in at the point. That's the group for Brad Stevens getting going here in the second half.
Well, you get the sense that LeBron's passing and ball handling were innate. His shooting is something he's had to work at.
Controlling the defensive glass has been a problem here tonight.
The Cavaliers shooting reasonably well, 45%. There's the screen. Love with the screen on Horford. Lets the three fly, and Horford pulls it down. And for LeBron, at times, his three-point shot has abandoned him, Steve. Last season, getting that shot locked in was a focus.
Yeah, in the past, it's really been about LeBron James driving the basketball, playing bully ball, getting to the rim. As later in his career, as you know, the three-point shot from LeBron has gotten better and better and better.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda. And a long wind-up and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up. Korver, good.
They're doing work here in the second half, 3 or 4 to start.
For Boston, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And the dunk by Horford.
And the defense out of position on that possession, which allowed for him to get that offensive board.
Well said. Yes, he did. You're right, Greg. That's a tremendous jam on the putback.
You know what? When you don't box him out, he will burn you for it. He threw that putback down with the authority.
Hill, no good. The Celtics have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. Free throw good, Horford. Good on both. Here's Smart. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Outside for Korver. This one for three. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. 14 points for Kyle Korver.
That's Kyle's bread and butter. He's a big-time outside threat.
Count it.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Cleveland's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Down low, Love. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Horford. And Smitty, Kevin Love has weathered a surprising amount of criticism over the years. In Minnesota, he put up big numbers, but they said he wasn't a winner. Then he goes to Cleveland, and they say, what's happened to those big numbers?
You're right. It's a catch-22. Really not fair. Last season, I think he answered all those questions. He did it all, a 20-10 contributor on an elite team.
That free throw good from Kevin Love.
And Kevin Love has feasted on the open looks he gets in Cleveland. He's become a high-volume three-point shooter.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. And over the course of his career, Kevin Love has made a steady increase in his number of three-point attempts.
His rookie season, can you believe it? He made just 2 triples the whole season. Now he makes over 2 a game, and for a power forward, his jump shot is pretty.
James with it, and it's Horford picking him up. Smith for 3. The shot, no good. And it's Boston the other way. To the inside, here's Baines, but they get it back.
And that's a good job of just getting after it on the backboard, gets them another possession, and allows them to run even more clock.
Now Hill, Smith outside. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
This is the thing about Kevin Love. He can go off on you. The talent level is there.
For Boston, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Smart misses. The Cavaliers shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Again, the miss by Smith.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Horford. James with some nice D. And here are the Cavaliers. Cleveland moving the ball around. Love, no luck. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
For Boston, they have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. That free throw, no good. And Cleveland making a change here. Calderon's checked in. He hits the second from the line. Cavaliers shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. And stolen by Horford. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Not watching the line there, that'll be a backcourt violation. Here's LeBron. He's got 12. Rebounded by the Celtics. Baines has got 11 rebounds in the game. Horford, good. Horford's got 21.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And LeBron throws it down hard.
Not much anyone can do to stop that. LeBron flexing at the rack.
And that last replay courtesy of Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. Here's Horford. And it falls over the rim and in. Horford's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Didn't have any problem knocking that one down. Another defensive lapse leading to 2 more.
James kicks to Korver. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Not the guy you want to foul. Kyle Korver is automatic from the line.
For Cleveland, they have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And Cavs head coach Tyronn Lue, even as a player known for his attention, Steve, to detail.
You know, he's had skills, but I think that's how he's made it, because he is one of those guys that's particular about the detail. He has a mind for the game and a passion for it. It continues to separate him now as a coach.
Jaylen Brown's checked in for Aaron Baines. Good on the second free throw. Celtics have gone 7 for 16 in the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. And the dunk by Horford.
Is it any surprise that he's been hitting everything out there? You want the ball in his hands as much as possible.
Love with the screen for James. And there's the feed to Love. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. And that's now 22 points for Love.
All about converting your opportunities. He just hit his second 3 of this half, 3rd of the night.
Cavaliers shooting 47% from the field in the 3rd. Calderon kicks to Love. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Love's got 11 points in the quarter.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
And you have to like the location of this pass. Gives it to him where he can do something with it.
Cavaliers have gone 8 of 16 in the 3rd quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Now here's Calderon. He has 6. And Love throws it down.
And how about Kevin Love showing he can get above the rim when he wants to.
Here's Brown. Good D by James.
That's a good opportunity, but he needs to go up a little stronger, in my opinion.
Back to Smith. No one near James as he lets it go. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. James has got 16 points. Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
And you got to love how seriously Brown takes his ability to score. He has the green light to fire from just about anywhere on the court.
The Cavaliers shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Smith outside. The 3 from Korver, and another 3 for Cleveland.
And since halftime, they have been locked and loaded from beyond.
Yeah, forcing defenders to come out and guard them, which could open up driving lanes if they want to take advantage of that.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
And it's Love missing. The Celtics shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. Here's Brown. Cavaliers with the rebound.
Yeah, the aggressive D inside leads to a missed opportunity there.
You know, he had terrific position, does a good job of affecting the shot without fouling.
And the dunk by James.
You know, he has speed, power, skill. LeBron fearsome attacking the rim.
And Tatum the bucket on the assist from Smart. Smart's got 5 assists in the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Love can't hit. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Brown, good.
Yeah, and give it up for the feed from Horford. He's a playmaker, and you love having a big man show off that kind of vision.
Calderon passes to Smith. Back to Calderon, and out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
And right there, a little miscommunication on that pass.
Boston making some changes. Monroe's checked in for Horford. Morris comes in for Tatum, and it's Larkin in for Terry Rozier. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Nancy's checked in for Love. Green comes in for James. Hood's checked in for Kyle Korver. And it's Clarkson in for Jose Calderon. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
He just can't get it cranked up from beyond the arc. No threes in this half after just hitting one in the first.
Nice shot by Smart. Clarkson with the ball. Pass to Hood. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul. Thompson, he's checked in for Smith. On defense, the Celtics. Inside, stolen by Monroe. And here's Smart. He's got 12. Three-pointer. Gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Brown against Green. Thompson outside. Thompson is doubled. And the wide open shot from Green. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. The Celtics shooting well, 52% in the third. They came to play offensively in the second half. Morris. Rebound collected by Clarkson. Well, Cleveland shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Outside Hood. Nance dishes to Green. Cleveland moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Now the pass to Nance. And the rejection by Monroe. Here's Smart. 8 for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Hood kicks to Thompson. From deep, Green. Rebounded by Greg Monroe. Monroe's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Bucket is good.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting in this game 45%. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Nance a screen. Here's Clarkson. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Well, the Celtics shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Monroe's shot is good.
Just increasing their advantage, and right now they're in a zone on both ends.
Yeah, this lead has snowballed. Credit their killer instinct for piling on.
Hood with it, now guarded by Smart. They grab their own miss.
Yeah, momentum right now is against them. They're just going to have to figure out a way to ride this one out.
You know, easier said than done. What they need to do is string together some positive plays, try to turn the tide.
To the middle, here's Thompson, and fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts and a chance for one more here.
The toughness of Thompson powering up for the score, plus a chance to add to his total at the line.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Hill, he's checked in for Hood.
One shot.
That free throw good from Thompson.
And how about the 46th pick back in the 14 draft? Jordan Clarkson has certainly exceeded expectations thus far in his career. An athletic combo guard, he's really succeeded playing at both the 1 and 2.
Down low, here's Nance, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Nice interior passing, and then the strong finish.
And it's the Celtics ball. Here's Morris. Larry Nance comes up with the rebound. Nance has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And Greg, Jordan Clarkson, he has an offensive game, doesn't he?
He's able to shoot with range, and he can attack off the bounce as well. I think that enables him to kind of play on or off the ball. And I think he has a chance to be a really good two-way player in our league.
Brown, good.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
On the wing, Nance. And Nance slams it in.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
And he gets it to go.
And I like the different looks that Morris can give you inside, outside, and in transition.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Oh, that's how you drive your point home right there. And so it's the Boston Celtics, able to put on a show for the ages. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be back with you shortly. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Boston shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch. On the court for Cleveland, we've got Green. Jordan Clarkson is out there with George Hill. Then there's Larry Nance. And it's Thompson in at the center. Clarkson against Allen. And so the ball is out of bounds. Clarkson touched it last.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And it's the Celtics ball. Here's Larkin. A beautiful reverse layup. Larkin's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Boston. Hill kicks to Green. Fires from deep, and Hill is good for 3.
Floor spacing is so crucial. That's something that George Hill definitely brings to the table.
Here's Ojale. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Thompson's got his 3rd rebound tonight, and here's Green outside. Doesn't go that time. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Larkin's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Up by a bunch. He's still pushing the action, trying to impose his will.
With this big of a deficit in the score, you think the losing team would be playing harder. Nope, the opposite.
Nance sets a screen for Clarkson. The kick out to Hill. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And this is what he gives you, the ability to contest the shot without fouling.
Perimeter defense at a premium these days. You see the value in this kind of effort.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
To the middle. Here's Nance. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
And that was an easy one there, just a missed opportunity.
If you give it to him, he'll take that shot every time down the floor. I'm sure he's kicking himself. And this is the value of letting the play develop. You find the weakness in the defense.
Hill passes to Green. It's back to Hill. Looking for Nance, and he gets it there. Good, the assist goes to Hill. Hill's got his 7th assist in the game.
He really looks composed shooting the ball this half. Much more consistent, hitting a much higher percentage.
Count that one from Ojale.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Clarkson with the ball, and Allen picks him up defensively. Here's Nance. Will not go. This is off the front iron. The Celtics have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Ojale, that's good.
And it's been about that execution offensively. I mean, they have been superb.
That's what's extending this lead. The right plays, right time, and good finishing.
The screen from Thompson. Here's Green. Stolen by Monroe. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Throws down off the coast-to-coast drive.
Well, the pace, the big plays they're making, this is a statement run right here.
Hard to remember the last time they've missed. These guys are having fun right now.
Outside, Green. The kick out to Hill. Shot clock at 5. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Nance drills the three-pointer. Nance has got 5 points now this quarter.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second.
Allen, that's good.
Nice move. Attacking in the paint with confidence.
Cavaliers have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Jose Calderon, he's checked in for Cleveland. To the left wing and out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. Cleveland's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Thompson outside. They set the screen. Stolen by Monroe. And a fast break now for the Celtics. No one around, and the layup is up and in.
No hesitation at all in transition, and they have a huge margin in that department.
The Cavaliers shooting about 43% here in the fourth quarter. Hill dishes to Thompson. The screen from Thompson. Thompson is double. Back to Green. Shot clock at 5. Tries it from 9. The shot off that time. And the Celtics going the other way now. To the paint. Here's Monroe. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Calderon kicks to Thompson. The kick out to Hill. Allen against Calderon. Down low. And it's Green. Missing. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Bucket is good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside Hill. He kicks it to Calderon. There's the double team with Allen. Hill passes to Nance. And it's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession.
Yeah, tremendous hustle just to get a hand on that one.
Reads the play, quick reaction, almost comes up with that steal.
And Cleveland making a change here. Hood's checked in. Nance a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Shot to stop the run. A reverse. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Two shots.
First free throw is good. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Hill. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Boston shooting fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. Here's Ojale. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Extended the lead. This has been a great period for him offensively.
Calderon kicks to Korver. He dishes it to Thompson. Feeds it to Nance. Shoots over Monroe. The shot's good from Nance.
Ever since halftime, he's had his eyes on the basket and just crushing it right now.
Here's Nader. That one's not going to go. Great D that time from Hood. Now Calderon. Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Always with the great vision, Calderon still one of the best at finding the open man.
Here's Monroe. And Craig Monroe with the slam.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Craig, a high riser, no doubt about it. And the Cavaliers with possession here. To the paint, and the jam by Larry Nance.
Well, this is what every coach emphasizes. Keep your head up, be willing to make the extra pass.
And Boston has possession. Here's Ojale. It's stolen by Nance. Hood against Allen. Hood dishes to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And this is where Thompson likes to get his touches, right at the basket.
Ojale passes to Monroe. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. And that one falls for Greg Monroe.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
And so Monroe nails both of them.
And good job bringing that free throw percentage up here in the second half. Doing a great job at the line.
Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Boston. Here's Allen. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Allen's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Calderon kicks to Thompson. Outside Corver takes the three. Rebounded by the Celtics. Monroe's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Allen. Great D that time from Hood.
Just great at getting after it defensively, forcing guys into tough shots.
Yeah, to be successful, you've got to protect the paint. He rises to that challenge.
And he comes up with the deuce. 20 points for Kyle Korver.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Here's Nader. And the layup's good off the glass.
He had just enough breathing room around the basket, and he found a way to convert it.
And here are the Cavaliers now. Here's Calderon. Now the dish to Hood. Nance a screen. Hood with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. Nance outside. Shot clock at 6. From outside the arc, and there's Korver on the assist by Nance. 23 points for Kyle Korver.
Sending shockwaves now. That's his third triple of this half. Fourth of the game.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander. Cleveland's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. In the corner, Nance with it. Down low. Thompson with the bucket.
Refining his skill set inside. You see the work Thompson's putting into his game.
Here's Monroe, and Craig Monroe with the slam.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Love the unselfishness.
Knocks it loose. On the wing, Thompson. And that comes off the assist by Calderon.
Really smoking the nets now after a difficult time shooting in the first half.
Here's Monroe. Makes it off the glass. Monroe's got 28 points for the game. The Cavaliers shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Calderon dishes to Thompson. On the wing, Korver. Back to Thompson. Baines with the block. Allen against Hood. Allen kicks to Monroe. Banked in off the glass. Monroe's got 30 points.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
To the inside, Thompson goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And you know, a player with Calderon's experience is going to be able to find the open man on that play every time.
Larkin, Cavaliers with the rebound. Calderon passes to Nance. Rebound by Monroe. Boston shooting fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Celtics.
At every opportunity, they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
I think it paid off, that's for sure.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Craig Monroe.
Active hands tonight. He may have gambled a bit, but sometimes you have to take chances to make plays, and he did that tonight.
And the Celtics making a change here. Brown's checked in. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Hill comes in for Jose Calderon. Here's Larkin. Excellent D there from Hill. Cleveland's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Nance a screen. Thompson a screen on Allen. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. And another miss by Cleveland. The 11-footer. Larkin can't get it to go. Allen against Clarkson. Kicks it to Hill. Launches it. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
Yeah, another missed opportunity, and you can just see the frustration.
He wants to help his team, but when you're in position to finish, it's hard to turn that down.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're in front. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what's your take?
You know, I'm not sure why you call a timeout this late. I mean, the game is more or less over.
I'm not questioning that either, but he clearly hasn't given up on this one quite yet.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Craig Monroe.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
And at last, he gets a little redemption. You know, it's been several games since he's been at his best. He's really been having a tough time. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, the aggressive D inside leads to a missed opportunity there.
You know, he had terrific position, does a good job of affecting the shot without fouling.
Allen drives in. 2 points. That one goes.
And they've earned this one, showing an ability to dominate in front of their home crowd.
You know, you feel on top of the world when it happens as a player, just the relationship you have with the fans.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Al. Big offensive night for you. How were you able to get to your spots where you like to score?
The guys were just finding me, and so it kind of freed me up a little bit and allowed me to get more shots. And we were flying around the whole game.
When you guys move the ball, one of the best teams in the league, Al. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. See you later.